Good evening, Facebook fam. I'm putting my head down so you can see because I want to take this off in a minute. Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys, that's my team, but the Super Bowl just went off and the New England Patriots are the champions, the Super Bowl champions. So I'd like to congratulate the New England Patriots for being Super Bowl champions this year. Even though the Dallas Cowboys are my team, the New England Patriots are the Super Bowl champions, and I just like to congratulate them for winning the Super Bowl. And this is the thing: a lot of people did not want the New England Patriots to win the Super Bowl because they've been winning, winning, and winning. So a lot of people say, well, I don't want New England to win because they've won so much, want somebody else to win, and they're going against New England Patriots for no other reason. Maybe because, if your team not there, Dallas Cowboys, but for no other reason is because they're consistently winning. And then I had a conversation with a gentleman today. It was like, I want the Patriots to win because, somebody else need to win and they win and they always win and the Patriots always win. But I said, let's change the psychology when it comes to how can we get to the next level? How can we do things differently? Because this is the key. If a team is consistently winning, consistently winning, I think it's their six Super Bowls out of 9 or 10, but they won more Super Bowls than anyone. Then if they're consistently winning, then it's something that we can get out of them winning Super Bowls over and over and over again, because there's probably a spirit of excellence. There's an expectation that they're going to win. Most people, if you would ask most people that know anything about football or don't know anything about football, they're like, there's an expectation that the New England Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl. And the reason there's an expectation, not only from the outside, that means the people around the Patriots and the people from inside the organization, because they have a culture of winning, is because they win. So what's the key? What can we get out of this? The key is, if you win and you learn how to win, then you'll have an expectation to win, and then you'll continue to win. Okay? So I switched. I was on the side to say, hey, I want to see someone else win the Super Bowl this year and not the New England Patriots. Not because they weren't best, not because they weren't winners, just because they were winners. And I started thinking about that. I was like, that might be the dumbest thing ever, right? You don't want somebody to win just because they're winners? Come on now. Somebody help me out. Put a comment there. Somebody help me out. You don't want somebody to win because they're winners. Now, what if you were in that position? You're doing awesome in your business. You're making a lot of money. You're giving great service year after year, decade after decade. And then people look at you like, well, I don't want your business to continue to be successful. I don't want your business to continue to make more money just because you're successful, just because you're winning. So one of the things about getting to the other side, and when I say get to the other side from where you are to where you need to be, or moving the dial, if you will, or bridging the gap between failure and success, is you got to change this psychology. Okay, take my head off and let's get more. You have to change the psychology and understand part of your transformation, part of you evolving, if you will, part of you turning this situation around is you have to get the psychology of winning in your mind. And one way to get the psychology of winning in your mind is to appreciate winning. Try to get on a winning team. When you see somebody winning, when you see somebody being successful, when you see somebody going over the top, when you see somebody making more money, when you see somebody having the best relationships, when you see the business thriving, when you see the family coming together, then instead of just hating on them because of their success, find out why they're winning. Find out why that family is staying together. Find out why that marriage is staying together. Find out why that business is getting to the next level. Find out why that person is able to develop themselves and constantly go from here to here to here to here. So I'm not going to stay long tonight. I just want you to examine your psychology when it comes to determining how you're going to get to your next level. Are you against people or against situations or against things just because they are? Or should you be with people, with things, or with situations, or with circumstances, or with families, or with businesses that win, and try to support their winning, and then try to find out how they win? So when I went through my transformation from worry to winning, and I said I'm going to get to that probably in the next video or maybe next couple videos. When I went through my transformation from worry to winning, one of the things I had to understand and know that is there is a system, there is a way to win, there's characteristics of winners, there's a pattern to winning, and Tony Robbins always says that success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. So tonight, if you watch the Super Bowl, and then if you start listening to what Tom Brady says, listening to what the owner says, listening to what the player says, not just hearing, but listen to what they say, find out the things they're saying about winning. Find out the things they say, what took them to the next level. Find out the things that they did when people were hating on them, because there was a lot of doubters. And it's going to be just like that for you. A lot of people are going to doubt you. A lot of people are not going to embrace your success. A lot of people are going to be happy for you, but that can't stop you. You have to find a way in your psychology, in your mind, to clear all the noise out, stay focused, and keep going along your path and your journey. And one way to do that is to embrace winning. Embrace winning whenever you see it. Whenever you see success, embrace it. Whenever you see people thriving, embrace it. Whenever you have a victory, or whenever something goes for great for you, embrace it. Embrace the winning, embrace the success, and then you'll get to where you're going to be. I promise you I was going to stay long tonight. I feel myself getting cranked up, so I better stop right before we go too far. But I just wanted to say, get something out of this situation with the New England Patriots winning the Super Bowl. If you sat there and watched it for 2 or 3 hours, then instead of just the entertainment value, try to find the principles, try to find some things that they did, try to find out why they have an expectation of winning, and then take those things, incorporate them into your own mindset, and then start walking this thing out to move you from where you are to where you need to be. As you know, I always say to move you from where? Worrying to winning. Dwayne Bennett, thank you for spending a little time with me this evening. Gravitate to the winning mentality. And just like my the sign is saying, remember, I look at this every day. The view you see is the view that I see when I'm sitting on my desk. I'm at the front of my desk now, but I'm seeing the view when I sit behind my desk. And what I want you to do is do more of what makes you, and you can't see the last word over there, awesome. Let me get it right. Do more of what makes you awesome. And I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for spending some time with me this evening. And don't forget, winners do daily what losers do sometime. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. Thank you.